Our exclusive new reporting on Ivanka Trump, CNN's Sarah Murray and Shimon Prokopez. Sarah, first to you, a lot of attention has been paid to Jared Kushner's business deals, but now one of his wife's deals is drawing investigators' interest.
That's right. We've been learning that U.S. counterintelligence officials are interested in the Trump Hotel and Tower in Vancouver. This is a deal that Ivanka Trump was the point person on. It opened in February of 2017, so it's one of these few sort of Trump-branded businesses that has emerged since Donald Trump became president. And much like these Trump Organization deals have worked in the past, they don't own the building. They just enter into these sort of like licensing and branding agreements with the developer. In this case, the developer happens to be a member of one of Malaysia's wealthiest families. He worked directly with Ivanka Trump as they were trying to make this project happen. And like many of these Trump buildings, it's a combination hotel and tower, which means there are a number of luxury condos, and they've attracted a number of foreign buyers. Now, it's not clear exactly why U.S. counterintelligence officials are interested in this deal. If it could be the timing, the proximity to when Donald Trump took office, if it could be the negotiations surrounding this, or the flows of foreign money going through it. That much just isn't clear yet, Wolf.
You're getting more information, Shimon, as well about why counterintelligence might be interested. And as far as Robert Mueller's investigation, could this potentially fit in there?
It certainly can. We have no indication that this fits into anything that Mueller is doing. But keep in mind, Wolf, that the FBI's counterintelligence, the agents assigned to that program, are working with Mueller on this. Anything to do with Russia, China, and as it relates to the White House and people around the president, his family, his friends. Look, for months now, we've been reporting that Mueller and his team and the FBI have been looking at this, have been wondering about some of these financial deals, and they've gone far back, many years, to look at this. We don't know exactly what it is in this particular one that triggered the FBI's concerns, but we've been told, certainly I've been told by people, that there was something triggered it. There's a concern here. Keep in mind, both Jared and Ivanka's foreign contacts are being scrutinized by the FBI. We just reported last week about China and an en banc deal at 666. There's always this concern within counterintelligence, among counterintelligence folks, that foreign nations, people who perhaps working on behalf of these countries, are trying to exploit weaknesses of people who are potentially in a position of power here. And that's what this could be about, right? Like, we have no information that Ivanka is a target of this investigation or anything like that. And this could just be a concern, again, of foreign countries, of foreign nations trying to exploit some of the weaknesses that they
And it's
they
interesting, Sarah, because so many of the president's inner circle, they've been called to testify before congressional committees or before Robert Mueller's investigators as well. But so far, little interest in Ivanka Trump, even though she's the president's daughter, but she's also a senior advisor.
That's right. We haven't seen her, in front of the House Intelligence Committee, the Senate Intelligence Committee. She said in an NBC News interview that she hasn't been called in to see Mueller. It's kind of interesting. She was potentially privy to a couple moments that we know that Mueller has been interested in his obstruction of justice investigation. But her representatives are certain that she is not a target, that she is not of interest. They went to great lengths to make that clear. Now, one of the things this could potentially present a hurdle for her is her security clearance. Obviously, we saw with her husband, Jared Kushner, he couldn't get this full security clearance because of the special counsel's probe, but also because of his foreign contacts. Now, a representative for Ivanka Trump's ethics council said this: CNN is wrong that any hurdle, obstacle, concern, red flag, or problem has been raised with respect to Ms. Trump or her clearance application. He goes on to say nothing in the new White House policy has changed Ms. Trump's ability to do the same work she's been doing since she joined the administration. And of course, Wolf, that is the policy we saw instituted by John Kelly, which said, look, we're not going to let you sit on an interim security clearance anymore and have access to all this top secret information. We're going to start downgrading security clearances if you cannot get a full one.
But neither Jared Kushner or Ivanka Trump has top secret sensitive compartmented information, SCI information, that top secret security clearance. They have an interim secret security clearance.
Well, what we know this week is that Jared Kushner's security clearance was downgraded to secret. He no longer is operating under this interim security clearance. The White House, Ivanka Trump's representatives, will not give us the current status of her security clearance. We know, of course, that she had been operating on an interim one for months.
All right. I think General Kelly, the White House Chief of Staff, suggested she only had interim security clearances. I could be wrong.
Yes, we knew that as of November, when we saw this list of people who are operating under interim security clearances, she was on that list because of potentially concerns like this, but also because of the scrutiny that her husband
That's
is
right.
under as part of the
Right.
special counsel's
It bleeds
probe.
into it.
And his business deals, these issues are all interwoven. And so it's possible that there could be something going on with her husband's clearance that impacts Ivanka's ability to get
So
in.
neither has top secret
Well,
security
that's right,
clearance.
because when you do these SF-86 reports, you're supposed to report not only your contact with potential foreign leaders, foreign nations, you have to report your families as well, or any travel by your family. So this is all interwoven. It's all connected for both of them, really, Wolf.
Excellent reporting, Shimon Sarah, guys. Thanks very, very much.